Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm Mick. We're doing a Scrapyard Survival. We're back here with the little red jalopy. I'm still going to call it that. Yep. We've been driving along a bit because I've just been coming across stuff that is really not that interesting and nothing really to look at. But I did make a list of things that I want to get into the spaceship, and it's having a bit of a jiggly day today. What's changed since last time? But I've currently got a fuel tank, oxygen tank, O2 generator, O2 H2 generator, cargo containers. I've got gyroscopes. They're good. I need a survival kit. I need batteries. I need solar panels and probably an engine. And some vents. I've got some vents, I just haven't put them in yet. I could probably pinch an engine out of the car. I'll see if I can find another one. Solar panels I've got there. They're currently on the plane. Maybe just pack them up a bit better. A big battery to go in here if I can. But a survival kit was the one that I needed because now I started recording here again. I was getting complete garbage. I did find a hangar that had a large battery in it, so I did stop and recharge the batteries, although it doesn't look like it. These ones are looking a bit better. That one's not having a good day. It's getting there. Oh shit. Well, it recharged a little bit. But I have plugged back in and started recording again because I have found one of the things I need, which is a survival kit, which is although there's absolutely nothing left in it. Awesome. They've left the engine running. You'll run out of fuel doing that. And we have another van. That will have, no, that doesn't have anything in it, does it? I'll just pinch your plushie. Money's not going to do me any good out here. And the other thing I got, power kits. Yep, they're no good. They're no good. Right, this is what we need. So, medical components. I think I've picked them up on other things. So I should be able to nick that and fix it up.
Inventory full.
Right, mine. So I need computers and that. Yep. You can go into the spaceship, and that's one of the items off my list that I need to tick off. Given the size of it, I would like to have a second fuel tank, but we'd probably be all right with what we got. But it's just nice to have a bit more. So you, pretty sure I have the bits. Or not. Okay, so I need 2 more medical components to finish that one off. Excellent. Just what I needed. You can go into there. I sense a slight problem with that. Not my first renovation. And oh, that looks familiar. I did say I wanted another fuel tank. It'd be nice if it wasn't exactly the same fuel tank though. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other fuel tanks in the game. I know there's one in a train tanker, which I don't. Well, I suppose I haven't really found any trains yet, so I obviously haven't found that one. Why do I keep taking ammunition? Not found anything to shoot. Apart from turrets that were trying to shoot me. Yeah, yeah. As I say, I know that there is a tanker, a rail tanker which has a large fuel tank in it. Yeah, nothing there. All I seem to find is the same ones again and again. But I do have another fuel tank now, which is something. Ooh, another control. You're called an AI control module. You're not just a remote control. Nope. Take that. Enhanced grinder. I got a super one.
Inventory full.
Standard welder. Yeah, nothing. Well, nothing. And nothing. Well, I got a tank. Oh, well, let's rescue the tank and get moving. Wasn't anything else. Ooh, another engine. I did say I needed another engine, so you're coming with me too. Well, I suppose it's almost a tradition, isn't it? A little red jalopy, let's cut it in half. There we go. I got no idea what's going on there. Engine. And item 2 off the shopping list. I guess I got to put it in a plane. I don't suppose there's any power I can plug into while I'm here. Power lines don't have power. Where the hell am I going to put it then? That's a good question. I kind of need that extra little trailer that I was talking about now. Had a dog trailer. Yeah, I'd better put these things on it. Well, you're going up on the back there for now until we get enough stuff there to bother rearranging again. Okay, all the bits are attached. We can get moving again. I need the parts of my survival kit still, so once I find them, we're going to be just about ready to go. That was the only bits I'm really missing. Then I got to figure out how to launch the thing. Probably got to build a drill rig and put that somewhere, and a launch platform somehow and put that somewhere, and yeah, still got a bit to do. But we'll see what we find up. Rightio. Back to it. Well, we started at the equator, went to the South Pole, we went to the North Pole, and then we're almost back to the equator again. So almost done an entire lap of the planet. I'll say around this time I have found quite a few different things there. I mean, I found, well, I've had issues with finding the same things again and again. I would have had about another, maybe 10 10 cargo containers, which all would have come from red jalopies, because I just found the same one over and over again. I found 2 more sky cranes, the one with the water tank on it and the one with the cargo container again. I found a heap of helis, and I found the back off one of the planes again. About to say, I've just been driving past them because they've not really got anything in them. I found another Chinook that had a car in the back of it. It was pretty beat up though, so I'm kind of glad I found this one first, otherwise I would have spent ages trying to fix up the other one. So I lucked out on that one there. But I haven't found another rocket nozzle, so we've still just got the one. I'm hoping that's enough to get me into space. So I'm lucky I found just the one, aren't I? But we shall keep going and see what we find. I'm convinced my computer is broken. Very next POI. Oh, what have we got? Wow. Another tank. Unbelievable. Exact same POI twice in a row. There is more than one POI to choose from, computer. Hello? Pick another random number. Okay, I found the other wing for me plane. Plane is at the North Pole. And I'm almost at the equator now, so first wing fell off here and the plane crashed at the North Pole, so it's got a fairly good glide ratio with a single wing. Do I want to reattach this? I didn't bring the other wing. If I go back and get the other wing, I can put this on it as well, and then a plane will be fixed. I could just GPS it, just in case. Take the jet. No. See, it was a float, was a pontoon. It is a seaplane. Well, off we go. Okay, looks like we've got a tower crane, although it's already fallen down. We're not getting much out of that, but it's something different. Do I still get the stuff out of here? Good welder. No. Ooh. Take them though. And this is just a concrete block. Yeah. There we got a truck. We have a cargo container. Wow, awesome. They want that.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
The battery I'll take though. That's something I need. Another thing off my shopping list, another thing I've got to find somewhere to put. Okay, we've had about 3 real life days and the game is not going to spawn in anything other than the same old crap again and again, so I figured it might just be the game's way of telling me to get off the damn planet. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to go back, see if I can rebuild this plane. So I'm going to go back and find the wing, which is hopefully still there, the wing we found, and I'll go back to the North Pole. Oh, it's still there, good. And go back to the first wing that we found the plane with. I'll stick them back on and we might just take off. So things are getting pretty jiggly. Things were pretty good when we started. Everything was rattling and bumping with something horrid, and as we got to the North Pole, things came good. And as we come back to the equator, things have got bad again. So is that coincidence or is it not? If I head back to the North Pole, does that mean things will stop jiggling again? If it does, it's a very, very weird bug. But we'll do it anyway. Now I've got to find somewhere to pick this up. I've got to pick this up and I've got to stick it somewhere. So it goes on the other side. That is definitely the correct wing we found. So you... I just attach it in the correct place. Let's just scoot the solar panel out of the way. I could probably just... yeah, I could attach that, bring the crane around and pick that up. Forklift do it. No, I built a crane for a reason. That reason was because I found a dog. Now the plane will have to go, oh, other side. Right, so turn ye around. Come back. Oh, slow down. Oh no, we're good. Right. That's where you need to be. I can attach the trailer. Good. Again, all the suspension. I want the trailer hitch. Attach. Good. Here we go. Now bring the crane around to that one. Right. Now get the solar panel out of the way. And put the forklift out of the way. No, you're not as jiggly this time since I reloaded. And yeah, I have put the fuel tank in there and the battery. Not a lot of space left, but yeah, we've done that. But everything was rattling and bumping around so bad. I put some cockpits in here. See? Now I can't zoom in any further than that, but now I'm in the top cockpit. And there's one in the nose as well. Hello. With everything attached, you can't zoom in that far. But anyway, but that's all the space I've got left in here now. And I've still got to put the survival kit inside. But yeah, I'll worry about that later. Do I have enough reach for that? But everything was bumping and rattling so much, I don't know if I'm going to keep that footage in there. So I think I'll just cut it out and leave it at that and say I did it. That'll do. I suppose I don't need to put it on there properly. I could just tack it on anywhere and carry it until we find the other wing. Then when I put that on there, I'll have two wings and the thing will at least be balanced. Or I can just pick it up. Yeah. Fold you. Now I imagine the engine's going to be the heavy part. Going, zoom out. That looks pretty good. And connect, lift. That easy. Oh. And whoop, wrong way. Out there. I might need a bit more torque in my elbow and wrist hinges there. Elbow hinges seem to be sagging a little bit. So let's change you up a bit more, and the wrist hinge. Give you a little bit more meat as well. Okay. Now if I lift you up, doing a little bit better now. Yeah. Now, you go on to that. Oh. I suspect that has a little bit more on it than it needs. Right, so I need to cut a few bits off that. I don't have any way of tilting that left and right, rolling it, so I'm going to put it down and re-grab it. Okay, didn't plan that on my controls, did I? Okay, come on, camera. Be nice. Yeah, I'm going to put that down and re-grab. So I shall want something to sit it on to make sure it comes down and sits level. Mind you, step hopping out. So I got... maybe I want to lower it down before I try and do that. Which I can just lower straight down. That's probably good enough. Put that back on. Let's say you are probably go onto there, and then we can blade it on. Just in case we need to land in the ocean again. That might bang on the ground sooner. Well, what's the worst that can happen? I can clip it on the ground and have it explode. That's probably about the worst. But what are the chances of that? Oh, right. Oh, okay. Fine, go that way then. Go that way. And that way. No. Was that button? Oh, not even close. Here we go. You're attached again. And oh, don't even have a steel plate on me. Okay, fine. You're fixed. Okay, we've got that back on. Now I need to put something on this side so as I can then just re-grab it. Just put down a few blocks to sit it on. On. Yep, under. All right, fine. Right, lift it up then. Now, that's all I managed to get. No, no, there we go. Is that going to be enough? Well, let's find out. I'll put you down and let go. One. Oh, piss. Well, the engine's at the front. Well done. Try again. Tilt you inwards. Pull you down. Grab hold. Pick up. Roll you back out. Is that a better angle? No, it's not. Up. Now, I do. Do I? I can jump up and have a look. Oh, come on. Is that the right height or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's not. And we shall get that forward and back. Now I can drop it on it. Down. And let go. There we go. Now it's sitting level. Oh, whose idea was this? Now, straighten you out. Let's grab you back up here. Down, grab hold, pick up. Yeah, it'll do. Yeah, I've got too much of that on there. I'm going to have to cut off. Assuming it was only a 2-engine plane. I assume where the red is on the plane is meant to match where the red is on the engine. So a few too many blocks in there. So time to I got to reach that. Well, let's build up. Okay. Now, I assume that bit is this bit here. You can go away. And so the red bit should just join, oh, basically straight onto that bit. If I can just cut that all off. Oops. That was meant to happen. And I can just mag plate you there, and not have the parts for it. Why not? Oh, this might be a bad idea. Stick the forklift on the other side. That'll balance it out. Nothing could possibly go bad about that. And that'll do us. Right. Okay, so over. Fine, I'll look at it from that direction then. That way my controls are not back to front. Down. Whoops. That was a sudden drop. Bit of a lag on the inputs. It's about the height we want. Go across. It's got to rotate a tiny bit. Again, a large inertia that direction, so just a little tap on the rotates. Forward a little. And I think we got to rotate quite a bit that way. Right. Why are you not going on now? Oh, got it. Right, let go. Lights, let go. Let go. Why is my crane not letting go? Yeah, the weld pad's jammed in there. There we go. You're out now. Right, so the crane's still a bit under power for that sort of stuff, but I wonder what that's going to do to the rattling now to up the strength for it all. Yeah. Oh well, we'll put it away and we'll see. Now, I have a new wing. Minus those bits that I pulled out. I've probably put a horrible imbalance in my spaceship now, but I can put a forklift on the other side, so it's not a problem. Yeah, that sounds believable. And we're good to go again. Right, this up, and we can go back to the other wing, which is only 80 kilometres away. Yeah, and over the mountains from memory. Yeah. But there'll be ice up there. Then I'll have to build a drill rig. Yeah. And hopefully find some other stuff along the way. I know that there's flat mows in some of these builds, and I have not found a single one of them as yet. It's not like I just haven't found them. I mean, I have been checking, doing cleanups, and I checked through the entity lists, and there's nothing there. Nothing has spawned in, and means I don't get to build anything with flat mows. But we shall keep going. I'll just drive and start recording again if anything interesting happens. Okay, we finally found something new. We found a school bus with a truck. The truck is carrying, was carrying something. Oh, you shouldn't be there. That's gone. Oh! I'm talking about the flat mows. There they are. It's the school bus that's got them. I knew there was a vehicle that had them there. And there's a train carriage that's got large flat mows on it. I've seen that one before, but not in this playthrough. As I say, this is the first time I've got flat mows. Oh. Very cool. About bloody time. But they are just vents. Go away. Those flat mows are precious. Do I want the school bus? School bus is very cool. If I'd found it earlier, that probably would have been what I'd taken instead of the red jalopy. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm not going to remove the jalopy to build the school bus. Now that's what's happened.
Inventory full.
Stop that. So I shall grab my flat nose grids. I have picked up grids. Oh, picked up a lot of grids. Wait. No, you. Mine. Precious. Precious flat nose. Now, two's probably not much enough to build anything, but I've at least found some. I'll have to try and find some more now. We found one today. There's probably 10 more of them we'll find today. Another airplane. Not a very big one. Not much of it left. Jet. Another jet. Is okay. It's got a rear-facing cockpit. I'm guessing there's probably another cockpit here facing forwards. Assuming that's the back. Well, the jets are pointing that way, so I'm guessing that's the back. And yes, what's it, a rear-facing gunner or something? And weird. Okay. stuck. Ta-da! Right. Well, I guess I can strip it for parts. Not much left to take with me. Okay, we've made it back to the North Pole where we found the plane, and we've found our wing again. It is still here. But on the way, travelling round from the equator to the North Pole, covered around a quarter of the planet, and we have found a battery and the 2 flat modes, and that's it. Now, I've been sitting here for the past, about 2 hours now, maybe a little bit more, just using the command line to spawn in things one after another, and then using my spectator cam to check them out, and there is nothing spawning in. Not like stuff's coming in, I'm missing it. It's just not spawning in. So I'll take it a subtle hint, and we'll say that it's game over. Let's just get the hell out of here, because this is just getting really irritating. But we got to put the wing back on the plane, and then I've got to set up a drill rig. I still do have my drill on there, so we'll set up a drill rig. We'll mine some ice, and we can refuel the plane. So I'll get you out of the way, and get in there. Gotcha. Now, you down. Probably release you for probably the final time. Oop, don't crash into that. And out of the way. Yep, that solved the weather. It would have been nice to build something with build a nice little hover bike or something with the flat nose, but it's not going to give me any, so I have to stick with the Sikorsky as my flying machine. That does use a lot of power though, so it's not the best one to be doing that with. I can pick that up reasonably easy. Well, let's see. Now, into the dog. Unfold you again. Switch you on. A little. Oh, this does have a nice reach. Now I'm going to have to level that one out before I pick it up again, aren't I? All right. Or I could just do that. Which hasn't really worked, but anyway. Lewis. And go nice and gently. Good. Probably could reach out a little bit further on that one. Grab it in the center of mass. And that one. Good. Lock. Up. Easy, this one. Now. Here's the right way around, isn't it? Yep. Yep, that's all right. Bring you back. Well, maybe a bit higher. Oh, I can fit in there. That looks pretty good. If there's not a row of blocks missing in there, I think we can join that straight on. I better get up there and count them, hadn't I? Yep, that can join straight on there. Little finger across, and we're on. And one. And I can actually let go this time. Excellent. Excellent. Wait. Wow, that crane is very, very handy. Thinking for a drill rig, I could maybe put a drill on the end of the dog, but haven't got the piston plumbed into the top of this. But I could. No, I couldn't. I'd have to break the arm off to actually put the adapter on, and I've got to put an adapter on here. Then an adapter on here and some sort of adapter on the bottom, and I don't have any side mounting points on this or this, so that would just be a mess, and plus I don't have enough space in there for two adapter plates, so I think I'm going to have to build something else to do that. Build a drill rig. You have got the jiggles, haven't you? Don't know what's happened, but the jiggles have come back. And you are looking good. We are ready to fly. As soon as I cut that thing off the bottom of that. Go. We are airworthy again. Never mind the hole in the wing. That'll buff out, don't worry. I've had a bit of a rethink of the crane. Now I did have two hinges at the top elbow and two hinges on the wrist. I had two hinges there. Each were capable of giving 180 degrees of movement, but I was only using 65 on each one. So I've replaced one of them with an elbow and the other one already was a hinge. But I've replaced two hinges with an elbow and a single hinge, and the same on the wrist there. It has given me the same range of movement, but I have managed to take two junctions out of the crane arm, and it's still jiggling around an awful lot. So I've gone from 12 moving parts down to 10 moving parts, and she's still got the jiggles. And that jiggle is with the crane arm switched off. All the joints are switched off. There we go. So the block is switched off, the hinge lock is on, and the inertial tensor is on, and I've still got jiggle on it there. So I don't know what's causing the jiggle. But anyway, whatever the patch was that came through that I said fixed it all, it hasn't. It was just coincidence. I thought when I started out I just had a very, very lightweight vehicle, so it didn't really make much difference there what I put stuff on, because it was just a lightweight vehicle and it was just jiggling around. Now I've got over 300 tons worth of vehicle and it's still jiggling around. So yeah, I don't know what's causing all that. It's annoying. You can see sparks coming out of the joints too, because it's jiggling that much. That's not what's meant to be happening, but anyway, worth a try. Whatever's causing it, it's annoying, but yeah. Just thought I'd sort of fill that in. That hasn't helped either. But anyway, that's about all we got time for today. So until next time, Happy building. See ya.